Where the fuck is it I post? West Coast. And where the fuck is it I stay? Bitch in LA. Said where the fuck is it I post? The West Coast. What did I say? The West Side, yeah. So where the fuck is it I post? The West Coast. And where the fuck is it I stay? Bitch in LA. Said where the fuck is it I post? The West Coast. What did I say? The West Side. Criticism at its best. Gotta put my skills to the test. Fully loaded like a tech. I'll prove to you that I'm complex. Gonna give your ass a big ass duplex. Don't you ever send your text if you can't handle my shit.
Hey, how the fuck are you doing? Welcome here to season 3, episode 7 of
Selfish Hour.
And already starting off with so much energy. But before I introduce everybody up in the room, let me go ahead and notify you guys on Spotify and iTunes what this show is about. Don't forget to subscribe up on YouTube. You guys can see I'm a fat fuck with 3 chins giving up on life, swing right at your mind. It's kind of hard to breathe sometimes, but it's not due to the COVID-19. We're being nice and sanitized right here, man. But what the Selfish Hour is, it's a hip-hop, punk, rock, metal podcast right here with live performance, interviews, freestyle with or for our guests, with courtesy of our sponsors, Beats. Which this show is now sponsored by nightflare.la, yoliedibles, moti production, Skar clothing Los Angeles, the Sweet Life Extract, Vicio Studio, Don Juan's Dulces, Hungry Hustler Familia, and O.K.L. Don't forget to follow my team to get notified whenever we go live and everything, man. Also follow me up on Instagram, KAMO211.RH. The Camel 211 Entertainment and the Selfish Hour account was hacked and compromised due to midget porn, guys. So,
we can say, don't follow. Y'all say fuck Camel 211?
Yes, digitally, yes, you can. You can say that. Virtually,
and we can say fuck Selfish Hour?
Realistically, no. Fuck that. So don't forget to follow right there.
How did you get both your accounts taken?
Midget porn. It's an addiction. I'm sorry, guys. It's real. It's real.
It's crazy.
Right here, our producer. And the reason this show's possible right here, Dre.day.
How you let them take your chain, Craig?
Where can we find you at, Dre?
Dark Alleys, superaudionetwork.com, where you can buy your tickets and get for Fucked Up Comedy Show number 5, The Legend of Esmeralda. Yeah, we got a chick headlining the show this time. We're progressive as shit.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh, yeah. Come on, join us. And this time we're doing a new thing. Thanks to all the comedians participating. The show is free. Just go to your tickets and reserve your spot. I might change the ticket price, but don't just put that you'll pay at the door and it's free tickets. We just want to know how many people are coming. We have Camacho's Mobile Bar in the back. We got flatbread pizza in the front. Oh. And we got Sweet Life Extracts doing the dab bar and probably passing out shrooms. Because
I'm definitely going to get that fucking pizza.
He doesn't ask for ID, allegedly. Motherfucker, I told him, at least ask people if they want one. Don't just give it to them.
And the main reason and attraction while we're here tonight, the Lords of Sin. Starting with Bryan, where can we go ahead and find you guys at, man?
What's up, man? Of course, all the socials. We're on fucking Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. We actually, the band just got a TikTok.
Twitter? What's Twitter? What is that?
what is that?
Oh, you mean X? You mean X?
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
I don't know the Twitter.
What?
You mean
formerly
Twitter?
Formerly Twitter. That's right.
Yeah.
Formerly known as Twitter.
That was just, hey, you read my mind on that one. I was just gonna say, like somebody very dope.
And right here we got vocal guitarist Kevin #1. Where can we go ahead and find you?
What's up? IG, all the socials, all that good stuff on.
Now is it under Kevin #1?
It would be. I'm gonna have to switch it. I'm gonna have to put a number in there that says Kevin #1 now. You know what I mean? Because there's 2 of us. Just really to distinguish either or. Really, it doesn't matter what number it is.
It happens.
So the bassist Michael is not here, but they got answers for them right here tonight. Right here, Bryan's got the answers, and also lead guitarist Kevin #2, Kevin Aguilar. We're gonna get your questions right here answered right there. But before we go ahead and do anything and continue on. Let's go ahead and give them a little nip slip, a little preview of what's to come right here of the Lords of Sin, guys. So make sure you guys check this out right here. What kind of band and previews coming up. We're going to talk about what they have to say about the upcoming music and everything, guys, right here. So stay tuned and enjoy the show.
Actually
I see 2 fucking viewers out here. I better see 2 likes before the end of the show.
It's still being sent.
Yeah.
It's sent?
It's still being sent right now.
It's still being sent.
My bad. Cool. I've been trying to send this the whole time.
Yeah.
Man.
The emails kind of, or I had to use something else because the file was a little bit too big.
Too big?
I wonder if I could drop it to you on social.
Do you have it on your Dropbox? Is there a link to it?
Do you have?
Because Google Drive, I could put a link to it, and then I can look on that link. I don't know if Dropbox does the same. I don't use that shit.
Nah, okay.
I'm
probably.
I'm Google gang.
Google gang.
Google gang bang.
All right, cool.
I'm actually just trying to send it to you right now through the email.
Let me see that real quick, the little tablet. For right now, we'll give you guys a little distraction with the Bloodthirsty Killer music video until we get right here the preview, guys. If you guys haven't seen it, fucking shame on you, damn it.
We actually haven't seen that. We definitely want to check that out.
Oh, yeah, check this out, guys. Since you guys haven't seen it, it's a fresh new one. We barely released this. Shout out to Clash, O.K.L. right there. Our Crew Life, our sponsor. He helped me out to make this music video possible. And we got a lot more work to come up. And I can't wait to show that right there to you guys as well.
What's going on, Moti?
Oh, Moti? October.
Some
Subscribe to the channel. We got a lot of
somebody came by here and knew who he was. He was asking about him.
Everybody knows Moti.
Said he went to school with them back in the day.
The mounted police. The other police, where are your badges?
That was me with the line.
Badges? We ain't got no badges. We don't need no badges. I don't have to show you any stinking badges.
Get ya. He's coming to get ya. He's coming to get ya. Get ya. He's coming to get ya. Get ya. He's running. He's coming to get. He's a bloodthirsty killer, running in the streets and you know he's gonna get ya. He's a bloodthirsty killer, running in the streets and you know he's gonna get ya. He's a bloodthirsty killer, running in the streets and you know he's gonna get ya. He's a bloodthirsty killer, running in the streets and you know he's gonna get ya. Watch out now, watch out, danger. Thinking you could be little with your anger, but no, not at all. He always remains strong, just like a psycho killer should be. And best believe when you're messing with a rookie, more addicted cause of the drugs stuck in his pookie. Cannabis cookies got him acting cookie, or should I say stupid? How could you do this? Continue getting clueless. I think he's out there joking. People in the streets, motherfucker, I ain't joking. No, I'm not joking, you better learn to listen. No, I'm not dissing as I continue spitting on the mic and admit it. Don't forget it, you'll regret it. You should have taken my word of advice. That sounds about right, yeah, that sounds about true. You better relax cause he's right behind you. He's a bloodthirsty killer, running in the streets and you know he's gonna get ya. He's a bloodthirsty killer, running in the streets and you know he's gonna get ya. He's a bloodthirsty killer, running in the streets and you know he's gonna get ya. He's a bloodthirsty killer, running in the streets and you know he's gonna get ya. You better watch out, son, it don't look like he's fucking around. Aw shit, he's right behind your player. He got himself a knife, he took somebody's life. He did it more than twice in the same damn night. This boy just ain't right, sick in the mind, sick in the head. Everyone around him only ends up dead. It only gets worse, he's right behind me. I said it gets worse cause he's right behind me. I jumped over the fence but he was already there, giving me his devilish smile, his devilish glare. Looking at the sky like come on, this just ain't fair. But it gets worse because I fell down the stairs. Then he told me, caught you slipping, I'll spare your life if you spread this message. I said I'll do anything, of course you would. Just let everybody know I'm coming after you. He's a bloodthirsty killer, running in the streets and you know he's gonna get ya. He's a bloodthirsty killer, running in the streets and you know he's gonna get ya. He's a bloodthirsty killer, running in the streets and you know he's gonna get ya. He's a bloodthirsty killer, running in the streets and you know he's gonna get ya. Step number one, tie a noose as your girlfriend's panooch. Step number two, put it on his neck and push him off the bridge to hear him scream and see his dangling legs. Step number three was his favorite, burn his ass fucking clean with some gasoline. Step number four, remove the little T so you won't recognize the whore. Who the fuck could this be? For all I know, he's spinning circles round me.
Oh man,
A lot to
did she just release that or?
Yeah, that was like about 3 weeks ago, right?
Oh,
there,
dope,
stuff
dope,
like
dope,
that.
dope,
So
dope.
shout out to Clash for that one, man. I've been wanting to do that little video for a bit with the little plot
That's
twist
what's
right
up.
there.
That,
and
looks
shit.
sick. That did look like a horror like movie. How you were saying, you know, like little stick to it, you know.
Yeah,
Serial
that
killer
was written
coming
down years ago and shit. I already had that in mind technically, if you were to listen, you heard everything right there in the song, the lyrics.
Right.
It pretty much explained everything. It was explaining
What was
itself
happening
shit like
and
that.
was going down.
So that's how it was. It wrote itself. That
It was like a
video.
good storytelling, you know what I mean? Because it did follow the image. The words follow the images. The images
Now the
follow
beauty
what-
about that is the plot twist is like, if realistically speaking, like how the fuck do I know all that shit and why did he let me live? It's like because it was me the entire
Because
time.
it was
man.
you the entire time.
Gotcha. That was a catchy song.
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
though.
Oh, hey,
Shit.
dude. Honestly, I believe that. Shout out to Devin from Radioactive Demons right there.
Sick with it.
He and all the demons back then, they fuck more with metal. They now have a metal band, which will hopefully we could close it off with them.
Dope. Hell
But
yeah.
a lot of metal bands love that fucking song.
Yeah, I
A
can
lot
see
of it,
why,
yeah,
man. Like,
yeah.
what the hell? I was
It's got
bobbing
the,
my
like,
head to the
old
whole
school-
time.
like the old school kind of like sound to it.
Like
so
a
I
hip hop
that
vibe
shit.
to it too. It had that vibe to it too.
Storytelling, hip hop shit.
Yes.
And it was aggressive as fuck. So
Yep.
that's what we're trying to go for right there.
Kind
But
of remind me like the first time I heard like Immortal Technique. You know what I mean? Like that whole storytelling vibe, how it was. I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
oh shit.
The
like,
Dancing with the Devil type shit or what?
yes,
Devil.
yes. you know,
I
that
pictured
storytelling
everything.
itself.
I
yeah.
pictured everything while I was listening
yes,
to that song.
me too. I was like, oh damn, this guy's really telling the story.
So right now, so we could keep the podcast going right now. How about we just wait till that loads and we'll go at it. Hopefully it loads up on this or either that on the last one.
For sure.
So we'll just do that for the meantime.
I'll send it
Let's
to
just-
social right now. It's a little bit, yeah. It's I'm acting
Trust
up
me,
right
my
now.
shit's still loading. I was posting up a story earlier.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, guys, right here, starting with Bryan. Let's get the individual questions going. guys.
Sweet.
Side note:
What's up,
if
man?
there's a cyber tax going all over the world, Vegas just got hit. Go ahead.
Cyber tax?
No.
We'll talk about
really?
that later. and shit.
Casinos.
Yeah, I wanna hear
That's
about
probably
it.
what's
Yeah.
happening.
A bunch of casinos got shut down.
Damn.
Casinos. We need to gamble. Where our prostitutes gonna go?
Hey, Sin City.
Yeah.
Sounds like
All
our
right,
city.
Go ahead.
starting with Bryan right here, the individual one. How long have you been playing music?
You know what's funny? I was having this conversation with a homeboy the other day. I started when I was 13, so I've been playing for about fucking 20 years now.
Oh shit,
Yeah, 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah, I've been at it. Drums. It's been my thing ever since. I didn't want to play drums originally. I wanted to be.
You did it?
I wanted to be a guitar player because I wanted to be in the front, kind of
Okay.
getting rocking
and what
out.
made you pick the drums?
Well, it's actually our dad was in a band with his brothers, and he actually told me and my brother, he's like, hey, let's start a band. He wanted us to play with him, and he needed a guitar player and he needed a drummer. And he told him to be guitar, and he told me to be drum. When he told me to be drums, I was like, damn, fuck, I'm not sure.
And you mastered
I
that
was
shit.
kind of bummed, low key, like I wanted to be in the front. But then I thought of like Peter Criss from Kiss, how his stage fucking rises, and he actually, kind of got some of the attention.
Yeah.
Hey,
So I was like,
but-
I'm gonna do it.
But from my understanding, the drummer gets more pussy. I don't know.
Hey, maybe because it's the beats.
So then
Beat
you
it.
pretty much probably answered. You probably pretty much answered the second question, but I'm still gonna ask it anyways. How long have you been playing instruments for?
Yeah, pretty much the same amount of time, like 20 years. Ever since I started music, I think I've always just kept it up, never really stopped. It wasn't like I took a break, or it wasn't like there was like nothing in between. I think I've always just been playing music kind of thing, On the side, I always play like a couple sports here and there, basketball out here and there, but it was just something that we did after school, on the weekends, just pretty much our whole lives. Yeah,
The drumming thing or the basketball?
drumming thing.
All right,
Yeah,
that's
the
what's up,
drumming
that's
thing,
what's up
yeah.
right there.
Play,
And,
play drums first and then play basketball after.
That's what's up.
But drums
Really
first.
like that.
You're really good at basketball. or no?
All right, it's been a while. It's been a long
I just
time.
want you to know,
Yeah, it's
never
been a
pick me on basketball. I'm always the last one to get picked on
To get
basketball.
But we used to play basketball. Well, we used to practice and then just go play basketball, shoot some hoops or be a quick game or whatever.
During the break time.
Oh, we
whatever.
got nightflare right here. Shout out to nightflare. David right here saying cheers, fellas.
Oh, David.
And thank you,
That's
man.
how we got on there. Yeah,
Cheers,
introduced
my
it to
man.
you guys.
Thank you,
Hell
bro.
yeah.
Thank you,
Thanks
Nightflare.
for
We
having us.
appreciate everything, man.
You
We're
guys
having
had,
a
you guys
blast.
had the
already.
hoops right there at your studio.
Yeah, we
Yep.
had like a court set up.
Cool.
Because we got, we would get bored. We would just, try to fucking get it valid. That's the only thing that we actually grew up on, shooting hoops, PE in school and all that shit. So, yeah, we did one-on-one, horse, whatever. It was there, you know what I mean? We
Good
just
old
like
horse.
bam, 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 shot.
Basketball.
Mainly who shot.
Basketball.
I missed that movie.
Oh, yeah.
That one
Psych
and
out.
Orgasmo.
Oh, yeah. First
Orgasmo.
one. First
I fucking love that movie. I love
That's
that
There was
movie.
two
good
parts to
one.
Orgasmo.
No. I'm saying like that one came first, and then basically, imagine there were two. That would have been sweet.
That's what I was saying.
I actually would have been wanting to look for that. Like,
me
where the
too.
fuck is it?
Is shit.
Classics.
Way better than Book of Mormon.
How many bands have you been in, Brian?
Shit. I think I want to say it's been about like legit bands. I want to say it's about 4, give or take. Yeah, we were our first band was Reviles. Then after that we went. No, actually, Cerium was the first band that we were in, and then after that was Reviles. Then after that was a Vile Descent, and then now we landed at the Lords of Sin.
Fucking
Yeah,
wonderful.
finally,
man.
yeah.
So you guys been in the same bands?
None of those bands' names was like Mr. Nice Guys. Like none of those. Were like,
No,
we were polite gentlemen. Like.
we tried.
Now
It didn't work.
Mokamine.
Didn't work.
Sorry.
Titles of horror movies.
Damn. All right,
Yeah,
go
it's
ahead.
actually been always me and my bro. We always been kind of playing together
That's
all the
fucking
time.
dope, dude.
Yeah,
you know,
we kinda had that.
family
Yeah,
is
man.
important, and
Yeah.
with music and family, AC/DC made a big impact on me. So,
Oh, I
you know,
love
you
AC/DC.
guys have
Yeah.
an understanding, you know,
Exactly.
because you guys grew up together and shit like
Right,
that. So,
right.
so you guys are almost kind of like on tune with shit. So
Yeah.
that's cool. So you guys understand music.
That's one band I'm looking forward to seeing in Power Trip, actually, because I've never seen AC/DC, you know.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
want to
like
as
live
well.
for me, first
Yeah.
time ever. I'm like really excited to see AC/DC.
What was the first rock song you heard that you could remember?
rock song?
Yeah. Like, even
Let
as
There
a
Be
kid.
Rock from AC/DC.
Ooh,
That's the first rock song you
nice.
remember?
Sick.
And Remember too as
Okay.
well. Milo, shout out to Milo. He could even tell you. I
Oh,
jumped
yeah?
off of his couch and rolled on the floor when with fucking what do you call it? Bon Scott was Let There Be Rock. You know, he jumps off
Yeah,
of
that
the-
video.
Oh, yeah, so I was jumping off of his couch and rolling on the, and that's that he lived on the second floor. Shit, the neighbors like, what the fuck?
What's he doing? Hey,
What about you guys? What's the first rock song you remember?
Yeah, for real.
I think my first rock song and my rock album tape that I saw was Judas Priest.
Okay.
Ooh,
Screaming
that's a good
for
one.
Vengeance. Yeah, just
Damn.
the album artwork is the one that got me that eagle fucking kind of landing down.
That's the first-
Yeah,
all right.
I want to say Iron Maiden for me. Like,
Ooh, nice. Ooh,
it was.
fuck
I
yeah.
think it was between Maiden and like Queen. Same thing with the
Ooh.
album covers.
And these are the first rock songs you guys heard.
Yeah.
I remember literally
Yeah.
hearing Maiden and just like I don't know what the hell it was, but I was a little kid and TJ just running through the rocks and climbing the hill, saying like, "Yeah, this is dope." Background playing music. I'm like, whatever this is, this kicks ass.
Those are some dope
Literally.
bands. I'm just tripping out because those are older bands, and I think I'm older. And
What was your first?
Well, Nirvana.
Nirvana?
Teen
Oh,
Smells Like
nice.
Teen Smells. That's the
Smells
first
Like
rock I
Teen Spirit?
remember. Like,
I think it was
yeah.
because
dude, I was like, what the fuck is this
yeah,
shit?
that's a
This
fucking.
isn't rap, and it sounds kind of better. I was like, oh
Fucking
shit,
dope,
because
dude. Alternative.
Yeah.
shit.
But I'm-
Nirvana was up there, dude.
I'm older.
Yeah,
I'm
was up
40 years old. That's why I'm like, damn, I should be liking kind of like your stuff.
I
Kind
think
of.
it kind of goes back to like our dad and his brothers. They were always.
That's
like,
true.
They
You're
grew
right.
up on
What about,
that,
what's your
dude.
excuse?
Me?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, how'd you get into AC? I mean, their dad probably introduced
Well,
them.
Milo,
Yeah.
dude. That's why I wanted, like, that's
Oh.
why I really wanted the sponsorship with Vicio. Shout out to my sponsors, Vicio Studios.
Nice.
When I first started, it was okay. My first CD, I brought it up before. My first CD ever was the Cisco Year of the Dragon with the thong song in it.
Oh,
So then after that,
Don't
I was
admit that
listening to
anybody else.
Blink
I think I told you not to
182,
tell anybody else.
and then I was listening to Blink 182, and then after that, Milo's like, "Do your homework." He gave me Ramones, the UK Subs. He gave me a Sex Pistols.
Yeah,
punk
yeah.
rock.
He saw that I had a
Yeah.
Sex Pistol shirt on, and like the only song that I heard from them was Anarchy in the UK and God Save the Queen.
Sick.
Okay.
So then after he just decided to give me the whole fucking like everything
Else on
more
another.
Ramones out of anything.
Yeah.
But with rock, like he said, with rock was AC/DC. I
Yeah.
fucking love AC/DC to death,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
honestly.
Ramones are rock and roll too. What do you mean?
Nah, they're punk rock. Fool.
It's
I mean,
funny. We kind of did like the same but opposite because we grew up in South Central, so we grew up with like hip hop, literally,
Yeah.
like just everything
what I
that
grew
was
up
like
with.
just bump
Yeah.
into the like I'm talking Ice Cube. Like in one
Oh,
of our
yeah.
favorite songs that we would just play would be fucking Gangster's Paradise from Coolio. Like we know
Coolio.
every single fucking song
Always
from,
gotta do
like
karaoke
lyric
to
from
that
that
shit.
that meeting. Like every single time we were drinking, we're like, hey, karaoke to Gangster's Paradise, you're not down,
and
dog.
you karaoke?
Yeah, that's
what
how
we
we
do.
do it. Like
Yeah,
every
yeah.
single time, we're like, let's
I
go.
mean, you
So
have to, you gotta karaoke to that song. Especially.
All right, Brian. What motivated you to start doing music?
Listening to music and kind of going back to like the whole Judas Priest, and like after listening to Judas Priest, listening to all these other bands, I kind of got into them, and I was just like, man, this is actually pretty awesome. At the time, I was like, like maybe like 11, 12 years old. So I was like a little kid. I felt like a little kid listening to or watching Power Rangers. I was watching Power Rangers, and I was listening to like rock. You know what I mean?
And
so
you know what? What better time to watch some like dope action moves with some dope ass fucking
dope
music?
ass music, exactly. So I was like,
I believe that's when I got this shit right
worlds.
here. I was playing football, and then I got this watching Power Rangers. I should have been probably playing football instead. Indoors.
Injuries that are just like, damn, man.
And
yeah.
I think another thing that got me too was I don't know if you guys remember that PlayStation game Twisted Metal.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Twisted Metal 3.
Fuck
yeah. That game had like Rob Zombie. I think maybe like Power Man 5000, shit like that. So I was like,
okay.
Playing video games.
No, Tony Hawk had good songs. Like those were really.
The soundtrack was good.
Hell
Twisted Metal was before Tony Hawk's. That shit was nuts. I remember that shit.
Yes.
With all the fucking death and everything.
PlayStation 2.
Because we were like video games. We still are.
One. Yeah.
Just like playing there, like, oh, this is perfect. Video games and badass music.
Oh man, when
my uncle had a PlayStation. I stole that shit from him, so I know. Right?
the first
Sorry, Theo.
The first time I saw a PlayStation game where I was like, oh shit, you get full fucking tracks on there, and then the guy goes, yeah, and check this out. He took it out and put it in a CD player, and you could play the track. I was like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That tripped me out. Hey,
Same.
Side note, hey, you guys watch the TV show that's on Peacock?
Oh, I'm about to watch it.
I did see
I'm gonna start watch it.
Like 2-3 episodes, I want to say.
Yeah, she's dope.
What do you think? Yeah.
No, I like it.
Did you finish the whole thing? Is it worth it?
Would
Okay,
you
cool.
recommend it?
I was pretty.
I haven't watched it. I haven't watched it. I just watched the
like the
preview.
first 3 episodes were like
sick.
solid for me. I wanted to keep going.
I'm
so
gonna say it's way more gruesome than it needs to be.
Yeah.
Like, it's way more gruesome.
I'm gonna watch it.
It's
I'm gonna watch
dope.
it. I'm going home and watching that shit.
It's
good.
yeah.
I like it. I'm gonna watch it.
All right, now here's one for Bryan. If you could learn a new instrument, what would it be? If you had time, dog, right now.
You can't say the skin flute. Go ahead.
The bagpipes.
The dragon's flute. La fruta del dragón. Sounds nastier in Spanish.
Soy más mejor.
What instrument would you
By the
play?
way,
Honestly, dude, straight up, back to like where the whole conversation started, I'd go with guitar.
Guitar?
Just because I was wanting to learn how to play it. For some reason, I've tried it over the years, and it's just, I don't know why, I just can't figure it out. Maybe because I just been focusing on playing drums the whole time, right? But
it's a
I just haven't really.
Yeah.
I got to figure it out.
You know what you could do if you wanted to cross over? I'm not saying you have to. Is a lot of drummers cross over to DJs.
To DJs?
Yeah, because of the beats per minute, they got it down tight.
Right.
Actually, I kind of believe that one for the
footage.
Right,
that's a good one.
It's a real easy transition. But you want to give yourself a challenge.
Gotta
you want to
be
give yourself a challenge. You got to do like stand-up bass or something, you know?
That's a good one, too, actually.
Yeah.
Bass. But I think top of my head, probably guitar. Yeah. I want to learn a whole bunch, actually, but for sure, first thing would be guitar.
All right, since we have the 2 band members right now, we'll go with the vocalist, guitarist, Kevin number 1.
What up?
Let's go with you now. Thank you so much, Bryan. Actually, thank you for your origins, man.
Appreciate you.
I can't wait. I'm pretty sure, since you guys are related, it's almost like that, but I'm pretty sure he has his own origins as well.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, a little small differences, but for the most part, I want to say, because like he said it, we grew up jamming together, so yeah, kind of. But yeah, I mean, my own little side notes to it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we're all individuals as well, so I'm pretty sure you have different motives as well.
Oh, yeah, you guys have different bands that you guys first heard that you guys, even though you're technically in the same house, I understand.
True.
How long have you been playing music?
Same, 21 years, I want to say.
Who's
I did
older?
start a little, So I started a little bit sooner.
Started like a year first.
So I started playing guitar, taking classes, and I was like, let me give it a shot. Let's see if I'm really want to do. That's basically what my dad and me said. And yeah, I loved it. I got hooked. And then what Bryan said, like, hey, well, you guys are showing interest in playing. What about you jump in there as well, you know?
That's right.
Like I said, I don't know. He wanted to do guitar. But my dad, was like, hey, what if you guys do this? That way you guys could jam together. We could do something, you know?
And that's a beautiful thing, dude, because honestly, the only bands that we've had here is family-oriented. Shout out to the Cheeseburgans.
The cheese
fucking
burgers?
love the Cheeseburgans. They're not. I'm just pointing. Just
I thought they were like. They tuned in, right?
I don't know.
People that think we have an audience.
I'm sorry, dog. Hey, but you know what? I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna throw everybody off guard.
Throw like a picture on the side.
From their logo.
I wore the shirt yesterday. I would have worn it today.
Hey, so people think, because of the way the cameras are and everything, that people think that stage is in front of you.
My bad. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna start doing that. Like, they're on.
What's up, everybody? Hey.
And how long have you been playing instruments for? More or less the same thing?
More or less around the same approximately, like 21 years, jamming individually by myself for a good year, and then when he jumped in the mix, we just jammed, you know. We didn't know much, didn't know okay, this had to be here, this had to be a verse, this had to be a chorus, or let's just write riffs and see if it sounds cool and if we could groove to it, and we'll just play that over and over until we have something that's like, you know, that we like, you know.
Now I gotta ask, in that year that he was playing an instrument before you, were you like, man, what the fuck, what can I play?
And he's playing the guitar like what I want.
Were you thinking about it?
I was more like, because I was younger.
I know you were younger. I get it.
I was just
like, come on,
I was just
bro.
kind of like watching him learn, you know,
Yeah.
because I was like basically like kind of like behind him, like almost like little puppy.
But you were like, let me use it. Let me try it. Let me see.
But I want to play too.
I'm the youngest. I have an older brother, so yeah, my brother's always like, you can't play with that. I have to watch. Like, all right.
Oh, so he knows.
I'll figure it out from over here. Keep doing it.
Right. That was me. I was in the corner just watching.
Yeah, but I felt the same way. I was like, fuck that fool.
And how many bands have you been in, man?
Same that 3-4 that he mentioned earlier on, because that's when we started off with the Spanish band with my dad, to be honest. So does that count as like a fifth one? We had played nothing but cumbias rancheras, like quinceañeras, weddings, birthday parties, and all
That's
that
cool.
stuff.
That's fucking cool.
That
right?
was literally our very first band, because my dad said, "Hey,
That's
learn these
normal for
songs, and we're gonna
metalheads.
play."
Yeah.
It's weird.
You know, actually, I'm barely catching on to that too.
I know a lot of
That-
metalheads that either played in bands or play in bands while they're in the metal band. They play in like a.
The thing is,
Yeah,
at
that's-
Vicio Studio, I go over there, and the drummers and guitarists, or either bassists sometimes, they tell me like, "Oh, originally I'm in a metal band, but they actually pay me."
Yeah, exactly. Same thing.
And
Like-
you got the skills from a metal musician to incorporate that into something that's like rhythmically like groovy, and you add your skill on top of that. You could add so many like dun, 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 instead of like keeping it like that. You could dun, 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 you know what I mean? Like, it's a fun task or freedom of being able to do that, you know. So
to express yourself.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
perfect.
Throw
Yeah.
a rhythm off of
And
that too.
what motivated you to start doing music?
Drugs.
A. B. Would really just how it made me feel, like the empowerment of like having like Bryan said, like a Power Ranger, like a superhero. We grew up watching Batman, Superman, video game nerds, and comic book stuff like that. You know what I mean? So to have a soundtrack to the way we pictured that story, or even the breeding that, was like ideal for us. And we grew up watching movies, and I'm a huge horror fan, like huge. And I always thought that the element of heaviness and darkness and just like a tone that metal rock and roll had with the tone of a horror film, even an action movie, was badass. So I was like, damn. I saw the videos, like you said, you know.
That one?
Yeah.
Bloodthirsty Killer.
God damn. Like that one, you know.
Watch my
Like,
back.
what inspired you to do that video too, right? Watching growing up other people being in videos,
The thing is, I grew up in Cudahy, not that far from here.
right?
It was all gang affiliated, drug addicted people, a lot of homeless people. So over there, if you look up Cudahy,
Yeah,
there's gonna be more murders and negative things than positive.
exactly.
I've seen the positive and the beauty out of it.
Exactly.
The crazy thing is, like, realistically speaking, and not like overpowering the show, the most positive thing that came out of Cudahy was pretty much myself, because I tried to unite everybody together, but our negative shit separated us.
Exactly. Yeah.
They
But
just
the
killed
thing is,
Unfortunately.
They just killed the guy at the gas
Yeah,
station.
I
on
know.
Wilcox and
Yeah,
Claro.
exactly.
Bro.
I know.
So-
So trust me when I tell you about Bloodthirsty Killers.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with them. You don't even know how many guns I've had.
And we
aimed at
could
my
totally relate to that, because we grew up from South Central. We're like,
Yeah.
we're
Oh, so
from
you guys
South
know. Yeah,
Central.
exactly. Yeah.
So
you guys
feeling that empowerment of saying, you know what, there's another world than the actual world that we live in, where there's a fucking crack house right in front of you. Raids happening almost every weekend. Motherfuckers are getting shot over here at the liquor store. I'm trying to buy a little comic book from 99-cent store.
And then next thing you know, someone gets killed and shit.
We're being robbed while we're sleeping, taking naps, and my mom's next to us. And then next thing you know, the VCR and TV is gone. And it's like, is this the world that really exists? But then the music, like you said, was something that was an outlet and more of a positive sign.
Exactly.
That like really made us feel like, damn, there's something more to this than
just music.
Than just the life that's presented to us here. Like if we could really be musicians, learn something, you know what I mean?
And we learn from our community.
Like Bob Marley said, you know, the music could literally set you free. You know, like it could literally set you free. Just play music, just jam. That's what's gonna carry you to where you really want to be, you know, or truly meant to be, I should say.
And one more. I said how many bands right now, right?
Yes.
Okay. What motivated you to start doing music?
I think that was the question, right?
That was the question.
I think I'm kind of lost too. Yeah, my bad. I was I got carried into that, and that dab you gave me was hella bomb.
If you could learn a new instrument, what would it be then, G?
Damn, I've always wanted to learn.
Don't say drums, motherfucker. Don't say
keyboard.
drums.
Drums.
I'm gonna say drums because he doesn't like that answer.
Air drums, actually. That's always been a passion of mine.
I can teach you.
I get pretty good. You know what I mean? Dog. I've been practicing, so.
In the air tonight.
Now, I want to say piano, keyboards have always been something that's like a big, cool. I've always felt like, damn, I should have picked that up and then maybe gone to guitar just because of the whole technique behind it. It felt like it could have maybe put me at a different level or just have a better foundation knowledge of my current instrument, you know. So keyboards were definitely been one of them dope.
For sure.
Cheers to that.
Now,
salud.
You said keyboard. Now, why keyboard? Are you gonna do like the kind that you stand up with, or the kind that?
No, because I love synthesizers, bro. I love 9 Inch Nails. I love industrial
guitar,
music and shit. That when I saw that.
Yeah, the
do you guys remember that show with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and they actually came to perform?
Yeah.
That's the first time I saw a guitar.
Really?
What? I swear, dude.
Not live, but
actually, like, what the hell is that, man? Like, is that like a
shit's real
Ninja Turtles thing?
All right,
then that's when I realized.
Just due to the fact that I want to continue on getting the rest of the questions, and we have 2 more members, and you have their answers, right?
Yeah.
Let's start off with Michael's answers. Porfa.
Michael Myers?
Michael Sanchez,
which he's on the live stream right now. You guys can see that over here.
Michael,
yeah, he is.
Up,
He says, I can't wait to see the Lords of Sin's music video to come out right now and stuff. And hell yeah, I love the Lords of Sin. That's because you're part of it, though. Of course. You're All right, Michael, we're going to go with your questions and answers right here, man. How long have he's been playing music?
So he said he started playing music back in middle school. He started off playing the tuba for 6 years.
The tuba?
To get chicks?
Tuba. I didn't even know that. That's cool, Michael.
He's practicing already.
Why to get chicks?
Yeah, most likely. Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's a pimp.
I believe that one for sure. The tuba is a pimping instrument.
I'm saying.
Right.
I'm saying. What's up, girl?
How long has he been playing instruments for?
So he was playing
this bass, bitch?
tuba.
How long has Michael been playing instruments for?
So it looks like he was playing the tuba for 6 years. After those 6 years were done, he was gifted a bass back in 2013. Right. So that's about 10 years now. We're in 2023. So he's been playing bass exclusively for about 10 years. Yeah.
And how many bands has Michael been in?
Prior to the Lords of Sin, he was in another band called Dark Hole.
So just one?
So just one band.
All right, so you guys are the band whores.
You flashed them. They're like, check out my name.
And what motivated him to do music for?
So it looks like music has always been part of his life. He got lucky to have reached a point where he's able to express himself through music and play along with the way he found great musicians who share the same passion and who have been able to create something that others enjoy as well.
All right. Oh, that's great. I love the answer right there. I
poetic.
know you're listening, dog. I love the answer. I just want you to know. I can't wait to have you guys here. We'll have you guys again later on in the future.
Damn, if I would have had those answers, I could have put them into AI and they would have told you.
Yeah, right? Like in the British accents. Island.
Hello.
That's just scary how well it works.
Jolly good times.
Chip cheerio.
If Michael could learn any new instrument, what would it be?
Damn. I got his answer right here. You guys ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
He said his other instrument would be the piano.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
see?
Yeah, same as Kevin over here.
Nice. Good
Yeah.
choice,
Now,
Mike. Good choice.
What's up? Same question. Is it guitar? Are we gonna go with the guitar? Or are we gonna go with the regular piano?
Answer us,
Can he
Michael's.
answer?
I know you're on the live. You can answer it.
Is it baby grand? Are we gonna go with grand?
Question.
Let's
Would it
go.
be,
Let's go
electronic?
to. Let's go to Kevin Aguilar.
Or
right
an
now,
organ.
right there. So you can answer us right there on the live stream,
organ.
since I know you're on the live stream. But let's go to Kevin
Phantom
Aguilar
of the Opera.
because we have to keep going on with the interview, and I have
Cool.
interesting questions at the end.
Cool.
You guys heard it behind the scenes,
do-
so I
yeah,
have
let's
it.
go.
All
I'm
So let's
Kevin.
keep the show on the road. Hey, Kevin Aguilar, how long have you been playing music for?
So Kevin Aguilar started playing when he was 13 years old.
Nice.
He was raised by his father, who was a music fanatic, and his older brother, who played guitar before him.
Go Papa, go brother.
Family.
Music
Family
ran in
thing.
his family.
Family oriented.
Yeah.
Family's everything, dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially when it comes to music, there's no other better way than to connect with music.
You
Yep.
gotta pass it
Yep.
on too. You know what I mean?
And how long has he been playing instruments for?
He's been playing for about damn. He was 13. How old is he now? He was 13 when he started. So, fuck.
That's
I
a
wanna say
good
like-
question.
like
When was he
good.
born?
I want to say maybe same,
His birthday's coming up. I know that. I'd say
probably
about-
roughly the same as us. 20 years, 18 to 20 years, the
We're
same
about
as
the
us.
same age.
Yes,
18,
we're about the
20
same
years?
age, so
20
yeah.
years. Yeah.
How many bands has he been in?
He's been in about 5 bands since high school.
5 bands? So you guys are band whores, huh?
Damn.
Band
Michael's the only saint right here. Yeah. I got you, homie. Don't even trip on it, homie. Hey, don't trip. After I started interviewing bands, they told like, yeah, we have band whores. So don't think that's might be being creative. It's like, the band's telling me that there's such a thing. You know?
Yeah, you know the band.
And what motivated him to start doing music?
He wrote, "The world seems stacked against you when you decide to be a musician, but it's the only thing that feels
That
right
is
to
true.
me.
That is
It's an
true.
uncontrollable drive that pushes me to never stop, no matter any circumstances. An indescribable addiction, you might say." These motherfuckers
Music
are
is the
poetic.
strongest addiction, dude. Music is the
Awesome.
strongest addiction, stronger
Yeah.
than crack or cocaine.
That's the highest high that you could probably get.
All right, cool. Now,
I
last
doubt
question
it.
right here is in the individual ones, ending with lead guitarist Kevin
I'd be
Aguilar.
pretty high.
If he could learn a new instrument, what would it be?
Wow, Kevin, like that. I wish
Wow.
I picked up and started with the drums in my youth as well.
Oh, like that? Oh, okay. I see why you're at. Oh, okay. Fucking Kevin.
So then
How
he
could
should
you,
teach
huh?
me how to play guitar. I'll teach him how to play drums, and he can teach me how to play
We all
guitar.
teach
man.
each other
That's
this one
it.
time.
Yeah, we got it. We could make our dreams come true.
Have
Right
a-
here. The same
Intimate
man.
moment.
Switch it
And be like, I brought his dreams to fruition. He brought mine to fruition.
Exactly. And you know what?
That
Now,
would be totally straight thing to say.
and I think
Make
that's
it-
why we kind of seem to connect and
Yeah.
write music together pretty easy, because we probably think
That's true.
he probably thinks
That's
as a
true.
drummer, and I probably think as a guitar player.
That's
and,
true.
You know, vice
That makes
versa
a lot
with
of sense.
everyone, kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Quick question to you guys. Is
Yeah.
it done loading to Dre?
Yes, actually, I think it says
Perfect.
it's transferring right now. Hopefully it. Oh, it's finalizing. Okay, you're done. It got sent as an email.
Orale.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll
So
go with
we-
that right now. This individual questions are done. So we'll just go with that right now, and then we'll
Cool.
do the freestyle at the end after.
Yeah. Sounds
Sounds
like
good.
fun, man.
So after we're done with the group questions, then we'll go with that right
Hopefully it went through. It's just a little promo clip that we've been.
there. All right. So this is a little promo video. Michael, you got your wish. Here it is. Hey, thank you guys. Actually, I'm having a lot of fun.
Yeah, me
Thank
too,
you.
man. Thanks for having us, man. You guys are
Definitely.
awesome.
Shout out to
Alright.
Nightflare, our sponsor. I know you're watching. I see there's
Where-
3 people viewing. I better see 3 fucking likes by the end of the day. I'm sorry, Mr.
Give
Flair,
them
that I
heart.
gotta give you a regañada, but I need to see those 3 likes.
And the subscribes, right?
Yeah. Oh, don't just be a fan. Be a fucking subscriber.
Yeah.
Right
Subscribe,
here.
bitch.
Thank you guys.
You want to check it out, man?
I
Yeah,
will,
this is a lot of
huh?
fun, man. Yeah, I appreciate the hospitality, and the questions are fun too.
Oh, it's gonna get better right now. I
yeah.
can't wait to hear the rest. Because right now we just want to hear the origins of you guys individually.
Yeah.
We're all individuals. I
For
didn't
sure.
know you were the oldest one.
For sure.
It's probably the seat is lower, you know. But
Yeah, it is.
Stand up straight.
so here we
I
go.
feel a little
Stand
low.
up straight.
A little sample. We're gonna talk more about it in the group chat and in the group questions. But here we go. The Lords of Sin. After these messages.
I don't know why you thought it was ready. I
He's like, wait a minute, I don't know.
I never gave you the signal.
It's still downloading.
I didn't look at you.
It's still
I didn't know my head.
No, I thought it was.
Nothing. I didn't say anything
That's
to
what
you.
I heard right there. You know?
I didn't do anything to signal to you.
So this will be like a single and a music video. So the song and the video will be released next Friday, the 22nd.
All right, cool. Which will we be talking about in a little bit. But for the meantime, we just want to show you what's... Huh?
Doesn't want to transfer?
It doesn't want to transfer?
Nope.
Uh-oh.
And
So
then...
Dang.
Dios mío.
I can't open it because it's MOV. Yeah. So the audio is working, but the video's not because it's MOV.
Oh.
All right, well, we'll just
But
go with the
audio's
audio for
fine,
the
yeah.
meantime.
Little teaser.
Cool.
All right.
I wish I had my hair for I could headbang with you guys. That's why I let my hair
That's
grow
how we're gonna do it
for
right now.
4 fucking years,
You
dog.
can still head back without the hair, bro. It's
Yeah,
all good, homie.
But I did it for the dramatics, the look.
The
So I could join the metal bands and the punkers and shit like that. That's the reason I let my hair grow.
Oh.
Just FYI.
And that's I saw it, dude, the video, and I was like, oh damn, dude, that's... I would have not
Play it?
recognized you, homie.
Yeah, we're ready. Let's go.
Damn.
That was just a nip slip right
God
there, guys.
damn.
Little nip.
Straight up nips.
We're about to talk about it right now in a bit.
30 seconds. Come on, hold on.
All right,
Awesome.
there it is, guys.
That was
That's a nip slip, a little preview.
Little teaser.
Let's go with the group chat right now.
Cool.
And you guys can answer however you guys want, individually or together. It's all up to you. Have you guys ever been on a podcast before?
Yes, we have.
Yep. Not as often as we want to, but yeah. How many times? Well, does radio count? Or
Yeah, radio counts
is that
too.
something?
It
yeah.
all counts.
So maybe 3-4 times.
3-4 times.
I'd rather
Yeah.
be on radio than here.
Yeah.
I don't care how ghetto the station is.
I'd rather do radio, said. Yeah, definitely. We've done radio, I think, more than podcasts. So this might be our second
podcast.
second podcast as the Lords of Sin, I want to say. Yeah.
Perfect. That's great right there. And have you guys ever watched the podcast before?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I actually find myself watching a bunch of podcasts lately too.
Me
What's
too.
what's one of your personal guys' favorites?
I've been watching fucking what's his name, Theo Vaughn. I don't know if you guys heard of that.
Oh yeah, the
motherfucker.
Rat King.
He's pretty funny too, Theo Vaughn.
He's having his moment.
My boy knows more about podcasting than anyone.
Oh,
else.
nice.
Theo Vaughn,
Actually, to tell you the truth, I don't really like podcasting. I'm just good at it, you know.
I'd rather do it than be
I'd rather
seen.
do it than listen to it. But other than that, though, like the only podcast I've heard is Packing Ganja, the VIP, and Freestyle Friday and stuff. So anything super audio related, that's the only podcast I've heard of.
Nice.
Of course, the whole Joe Rogan. Everyone listens to Joe Rogan.
Fuck yeah,
Yeah,
hell yeah.
yeah.
On the side of that too, yeah. as
I
well.
like to
Yep.
listen to pretty interesting shit, and I just kind of like.
The Garza
sometimes-
podcast is pretty good.
Oh yeah,
you know?
Garza podcast has a bunch
heard
of
that
awesome
one.
musicians on there too.
No? What's that about?
He's the guitar player for Suicide Silence. He has a podcast, and he has like a bunch of musicians within the metal scene, just kind of talk about their experience, what it is, different topics. You know what I mean? Kind of gets into depth with them. I find myself kind of like clicking that more often nowadays. You know, like, not a big podcast fan, but I've been finding myself, like you said,
But
just
if
kind
something
of.
catches your interest, then
Yeah, exactly. That's what's been happening now.
All right. And who picked the band name? If you don't guys mind me asking and stuff, was it a group thing or was it individually or either that or you guys said like, hey, this sounds like a great idea, let's fuck with it? Or
We're trying to
what's
sound
going
like
on with
we're trying to sound like a gang out of the Warriors.
Exactly what we thought about, actually.
that? Warriors, come out and play.
It's the Warriors, man.
Who is it? The Lords of Sin. Ah, fuck, man. Tell them I'm at home.
That was actually that's
Tell 'em at home.
a good thing you say that because that was the whole mentality, the vests and all that image and the look, and I was like, dude, that'd be fucking cool to have a band like that, or have at least the aesthetics or vibe of that,
an image,
an image of that, that would have that attitude. But like you said, with the movies and there's a soundtrack to that. So why don't we write that soundtrack that's appealing to us and hopefully appealing to other people when it gets released? So I want to say the name was a group effort. We all kind of did our own parts. I literally wrote down so many pages of like names. What was good? What was not?
So on my behalf, I'll show you the text later on and shit. I talked to David Nightflare. Shout out to Nightflare. I told him the more I looked at the flyer, I was like, these motherfuckers stick to the title, because I look at them and it looks like a horror film, The Lords of Sin.
That's cool, man.
And I look at it like, I don't want to fuck with these fools at all. Like, if I say the wrong thing, I'm gonna get stabbed before I leave. So I was like, the more I looked at the flyers, like, this shit looks too dope even for Selfish Hour.
But we're actually not that bad. We're actually not that bad.
No, they're great people. They're great people, as you guys can see and shit like that. So
definitely.
But we just we're a bunch of like art nerds and art like geeks that appreciate the arts and the music behind it. So we try to tap into that aspect of what we grew up on, musicians jamming out, and why not tap it into games, horror movies in general, and music all together.
And it works, dude. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you guys made a movie, I would fucking watch it.
Let's fucking go,
Like,
dog. Why
honestly,
don't
if you guys made a
in
movie,
it?
I would fucking watch
I
that
seen
shit.
that video. You should be in that shit.
I got the cast.
That would be dope.
I got the cast. I got the actors.
That would be dope, man.
Well, except the 3 people we killed, they're off. They're already dead.
They're done. Yeah, we
In
can't
that
bring them
universe,
back.
they're dead.
Unless we do like some Pet Cemetery something, right?
Oh.
Bring 'em back-
Dead
bring 'em back
is
to life.
better.
Orale. All right, cool. And do you guys go to the same studio, or do you guys go to different studios? Like, honestly, there's a lot of people that give us different answers, and
Like to practice or
no,
like to record?
just in general, to practice or to record. It's really up to you guys. Like whatever, because everybody goes to different studios for different reasons.
That's
I go
true.
to Vicios to practice my set,
Right.
comedy or whatever I do, and music. But then I go to with Moti for a bit. But now we're working at Project Mayhem, so I go to different studios as well.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
sick.
So we kind of do the same thing, actually. We practice at, we actually kind of have something kind of similar like this, actually. Not this fucking badass, of course, but similar setup space-wise in our backyard for a garage and shit. So we have a place to actually practice. We've been doing like pre-recordings and kind of like basically before we actually hit the actual recording studio.
Pre-production
before we go to a separate studio to record an actual audio like the one that you just heard right there.
We practice and jam out there, practice our set before we play shows, or even record. We just jam there, practice our sets, and be like, okay, let's do a little pre-production, kind of run through it. And yeah, it's basically HQ. That's our headquarters, or the garage space. You saw that? He was like,
we're going with
"Who's
Bryan
the
on
biggest
that?"
drunk of
This is apple juice.
I think we all could.
Apple juice. I used to say that in school.
Juguito de
Agua
manzana.
bendita, güey.
Yeah.
Jugo de manzanita.
I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. I mean, we actually partied this past Saturday.
We celebrated his birthday, so
Oh, happy birthday,
his
man.
birthday is
Happy
tomorrow,
birthday.
by the way, September
tomorrow?
13th. Yes,
Oh,
but
yeah,
we
but-
just celebrated
it's-
Saturday
oh,
because
hell yeah.
during the week. Yeah,
We'll get you. I'll take a picture right
Why
now.
not?
I'll
Yeah.
tag you up tomorrow. Happy birthday, Bryan.
But it's his birthday, and yeah, we get him a drink, yo.
Is that why we're drinking together like this?
Yeah,
That's why more reason to
We're
celebrate.
right now.
Yeah,
You
there
gotta
go.
get a dab before you leave.
That's right. When it
Like
comes to
Dabba-doo.
smoking, that would probably be me.
That'd be you.
I'm sure he's, I feel
Go
like
Kevin,
he's
go
a big
Kevin.
Yeah, don't
I
fucking.
tend to have my drinks here and there. Yeah, I'm a happy drunk. I gotta say it. That's a good thing. I'm not like
that's a very positive thing,
know.
actually. I'm a negative drunk.
I'm
And what's the craziest thing you've seen on stage? Now, with this question, it could be whatever you did when you were performing, or it could be watching someone else perform. What's the craziest thing you guys seen on stage?
Craziest thing I've seen.
for it, dog.
Actually, not so long ago, we were playing Supply and Demand in Long Beach, and I forgot the name of the band, but the singer, kind of like a heavy set dude, he was going nuts on stage. He was actually getting down on the show, right? So I was actually watching him get down on the show because I was like intrigued, right? I was like, he's fucking rocking out. He's fucking going nuts. And I just see him. I don't know if he lost his breath or something, but I just see him like literally fall off the stage. But like the stage was actually kind of like the height of this table right here. So I just seen him like kind of like.
Oh, so he just fell down.
He just fell down, and like he didn't like pass out or anything. But when I saw him fall down, I was like, fuck. I felt like the floor kind of shake a little bit. So
oh,
I was
fuck.
Like, damn, bro. I hope you're good, homie. You know, we're all fucked up, partying and shit. So I just kind of saw that. I was like, was I the only one that saw that? Nah, everyone else saw it. Or at least everyone else felt it.
Was I the only one that felt that?
Yeah. The show went on.
Yeah, and it did.
Oh, and he still got up and still did his shit. Fuck yeah, I support that.
I was like,
that was
the show must go on.
That was crazy, and he kept going at it. That's why I was like, that
was like a Batman moment.
And how about you, Kevin? Also, I know Kevin Aguilar is on the live. You can answer this as well, and I'll read it for you, dog. How about you, Kevin, number one? What's the deal?
Damn, man. Honestly, it's kind of hard to pinpoint one specific thing, but there's been quite a few things where just people just kind of cross their line. At the top of my head right now that I could remember, it was an Sheck the after party kind of thing after Nam, and I was Body Count was one of the bands, and I was trying to make my way over there, and this
Body
dude
Count?
Body Count was like, I have to
Ice-T?
fucking see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I was like,
Sorry.
I'm gonna make my way to the fucking front, right? This dude being a fucking dick just completely was like trying to squeeze in. There was this girl being crushed and everything, and I'm like, yo, bro, are you really trying to squeeze in right here right now? And he's like, fuck, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, you're about to get your fucking ass kicked, dog. And I'm fucking shoving him the fuck out, you know what I mean?
And he's pushing back.
He's pushing back. He's being a total dick. I'm talking to him like, yo, man, hey, we're all here to second see the show and everything. And I'm like, yo, bro.
Was that guy's name Milton by any chance? Anyways,
Milton?
Maybe, I don't know.
sounds like somebody I know.
But yeah, dude, it was just like fucking nuts. And then I remember the crowd like stood up and they were like, hey, get the fuck out of here. You're ruining the show for. I thought that was like the most coolest fucking thing. They stood up to him and he was just a total douchebag, you know what I mean? Everybody was like, hey, this fucking guy, get him and everybody just shoved him slowly out of the fucking way. Like the whole thing. I feel like the community like just really stood together. Like, yo, that's why I love this fucking shit, you know?
Yeah.
But that was definitely one of those like wow moment factors at a show, you know?
When you see a bunch of like, you know, we all got bad morals, but nah, fuck this asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
There's always
bro.
that one asshole too.
There's always that.
There's always that one asshole. His name's Milton.
Just time frame.
Hey, we'll just call that every asshole
every
like that.
time. It's Milton. I know this fucker.
Now just time frame, just because I want to like, if I feel like I'm rushing, I'm sorry about that, but
No.
we covered the most important thing with the origins, and you guys covered it. I want to rush this just a little bit because as a chismoso. Hey, Michael, I hope you're listening, dude, because I want your answer as well.
There you go, Mike.
How do you make your music? Do you guys do it together, individually? Do you guys do a riff or a tone or a beat or something and then say, we could fuck with this? What do you guys think? Or what's the deal?
Actually, yeah. I mean,
so we do it different ways. Our lead guitar player, Kevin Aguilar, he's a complete music nerd, right? Which I fucking love. He's always fucking jamming out on his guitar. He goes home and he starts writing on what's that program I use? Guitar. I was gonna say Guitar Hero.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna say that.
he has like a specific doll that he just fucks with.
GarageBand?
No, it's guitar some shit where he just basically like tabs out like guitars and shit, and he usually records on his own time, and he sends a bunch of riffs over all the time.
That's fucking dope.
To us, and I actually try to listen to them myself, and then once we get together as a band, we each kind of throw ideas back and forth in each other too. Kevin kind of steps in and he's like, maybe what if we change this part to over here? What if we do this part longer? What if we cut this part shorter? And we just kind of throw ideas back and forth.
Back and forth of each other. Like I feel like the ultimate goal for all of us is to write like a good badass song that we all feel like, yeah, that was pretty badass to play. Like, is that a good song structure that we see ourselves playing live? And I think everybody at this point does like their own part. It's changed over time how the writing.
So as the vocalist, you're the one that mainly writes, or do you guys work it in together?
Musically, we all contribute. And then lately, it's been more of a. I've been doing like the writing, lyrically, but then lately we've had this song that we're working on where we all kind of contribute. We kind of thought of an idea, and it's like, hey, dudes, what if we kind of all of us collaborate and try and figure this thing out together and move faster.
That's fucking beautiful,
and it's
dude.
cool, you know.
That's
which
beautiful.
I don't think anybody should be opposed to any ideas or anything that's gonna move you ahead. You know what I mean? If somebody has an idea for anybody, maybe I can't think of something, but he might have. You know, I'm stuck in a fucking rut. I can't. I'm writer's block.
And
you
you're
know
the
what I mean?
writers, right? Oh, right. So you're the writers. So,
Yeah, so
you go with the team and everything. That's fucking
be
beautiful.
like, hey
dude.
man, you know
Honestly,
what? What do you
that's
guys
great.
think about this one? Like, does it work? You know what I mean? Is it like, or is it like, like, is it, you know?
But
and
as
if not, then let's rewrite it.
As
cool.
a writer, well, me, I'm a writer too.
Right.
But as a writer, you getting ideas from other and you work with your team. That's a beautiful thing, dude. That's what I'm saying. It's beautiful because as a writer, I'm a ghostwriter as well. I don't tell a lot of people, but I don't know if you could afford me, guys. I'm just saying, as a ghostwriter, I've been
Nicolas Cage
for the
ghostwriter?
past 2 years. That's the reason I was able to fix my car and pay for it and pay for the car of the year that I have.
Right.
I was doing ghostwriting.
Yeah.
I started off with $80 just because of addiction, and then later on it became 150 because of a habit.
Right.
Because they kept coming back, and I seen how much they make money. They
Right.
make money off
do.
of me,
Uh-huh.
and I can't ever claim it. So then after that, I said, you know what? I'm at a desperate spot in my life,
Yeah.
so I started charging $300.
Right.
This bitch and a few other people
Right.
started acting like hard to get, and they said they couldn't.
Yeah.
They started writing their own shit again. It didn't
Nah.
make as much money as or views as when I was writing for
Of
them.
course.
So
Yeah.
out of desperation, they came back to me.
Okay.
So that was able to keep me to maintain again. But there's at least 5 songs that everybody knows about, but I can never claim.
Because of that.
Yeah, because of that. Copy, like, I'm a ghostwriter. I'm just a ghostwriter.
Right,
So that's it.
right.
But other than that, as a writer to another writer, just to let you know, like,
Yeah.
the fact that you have a team that you guys could work together with, that's fucking beautiful.
I think that was
dude.
like the main goal behind this band. Like I wanted to we wanted to incorporate everybody's idea and not feel like everybody's like down here. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
And it's
No,
everybody's
you guys
has
are
to,
here.
like,
You guys
have
are there.
to-
You guys are going up.
We have to push each other
Yeah.
and motivate each other in order for the goal to be, hey, well, let's how far can we get?
And
get
it's
this,
a band.
You know?
You guys are the Lords of Sin.
Exactly, and
so you
always-
guys are a unit. So you think
Yeah.
about it, but the thing is, you're the writer, and you're writing the lyrics for it. You guys may do the drift and the beats and all that, but we need lyrics to listen to.
Right.
And the fact that you're even to meet everybody halfway, that's a beautiful thing. That's why I'm
cool,
saying
'cause,
it's a
like
beautiful
I
thing.
feel like everybody has an idea, and I tell everybody like the main word in the word band is and, because it needs a guitar player and a drummer and a bass player and a vocalist and a writer, and all that stuff really matters.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because it takes everybody's individual incorporation into it to
And
make
that's
it
what
great.
makes you guys a band.
The band.
I would like to say so.
Exactly. Nah, but the fact that you as a writer creatively and you're working and meeting everybody more than halfways,
Yeah.
that says a lot about your character and also your group.
I
Because
love
it's not about you; it's about all of you guys.
Absolutely.
And that's what
Yeah,
makes it beautiful.
absolutely.
That's why I'm saying such a beautiful thing. Because
For sure.
as a ghostwriter, I can never claim those songs.
Right.
And they're making more money than me. I only made $300.
Right.
Well,
Right.
these motherfuckers are out here making more.
But then that's a writer. You were given a gift to continue to write.
Yeah,
You know
the
what I
fucked up
mean?
thing is that it just made me realize I'm not beautiful enough to do that. But if I want to, and I'm going to, me and Moti already talked, we're going to get other people to work under our name.
Sick.
But we're going to give them more royalties than us. Just if they give us an EP, we'll make an album for you. So that's what I'm doing.
Nice.
But as a ghostwriter, I know the value of it and the intimacy of what it's like to be a writer and shit. So,
Right,
but the fact
right.
is,
Because you pour your soul,
you know what sucks
tears, and
ass?
emotion into
It's
that.
writing as a woman. That's what sucks ass.
Put
When
your
you
shit
write
into
under as a, yeah, writing as a woman, it's
So you wrote bongo. Oh, shit.
don't
I
say
knew
that.
it. You gotta
Don't
kinda
say
I knew
that.
those lyrics sounded familiar.
I wish I wrote
why.
Babalu. You know how much I yeah, but, all right, let's go with this one.
Money,
right
money,
here.
money, money.
Do you guys have any merchandise?
We do actually. We have a few merch. We've been trying to find T-shirt guys. I found this new guy that I've been working with recently now. So we're gonna have a brand new batch coming out soon. Hopefully by the time we release this song, or by the time we have our next shows, that we will have this brand new merch available. I'll actually have a hat on me right now.
There's
That
a
you
sample.
could,
Show it to the camera right there.
I don't know
Right
where
there,
it's
right
at.
there,
Right here. Which one am I like? Right here. Yeah, this. See, guys, if you guys see this,
The Lords of Sin.
you can get this right now if you just DM us, send us a message, get us a comment, all that stuff, and we'll get it to you.
I'm gonna leave a fucking comment right after this, man. I'm
Hell
fucking
yeah.
ready for my hair.
I got you, dog. I got you.
Now, have you guys or are you guys planning any tours?
We're actually doing I guess, somewhat of a mini tour. We're gonna play in October. We're going to Arizona, so we're gonna play 2 shows in Arizona. This is October 13th, 14th.
No, 12 right now. Today or the show?
The show's in Friday the 13th in October.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
October
Friday the 13th. You guys are going to have fun.
right.
Yep.
You guys are going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's going to be. I'm hoping to have fun. We've been out there only once. This is going to be our second time in Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona, and it's fun. It's a badass
shout
place,
out
man.
to no, wait. Yeah, she's from Arizona. Yeah,
He
Luna
peeps out
Dragon.
there.
Shout out to Luna Dragon. She's
Luna-
actually gonna go back to her hometown. She's been living here in LA for a bit.
Shout out
The last
to-
interview right here.
To
so.
Arizona, then. Hell yeah.
Arizona's
Cool
dope,
spot.
dude.
How was that meal after the show?
Huh?
Did you guys go out to eat after the show?
No, but I did get drunk after.
I didn't eat, but I drank.
Yeah, which is equally fun.
All right, now here, before we do that, I'm gonna just go with whatever we said at the end.
Yeah.
But for right now, these are my personal favorite ones.
Okay.
Michael, if you still want, please answer on the live stream. But for now, I'm gonna go with you guys. What are your top? Starting with Bryan. What are your top 5 favorite bands right now that come off to the top of your head?
Ooh.
It gives Kevin more time to think about it.
Yeah.
But starting with you, Bryan,
The
what
pressure.
would be?
The
It
pressure.
doesn't have to be
Yeah.
bands. It could be individuals. It could be groups. Whatever.
Okay. Top favorite bands. I think lately I've been listening to a band called they're not really too metal, but they're like a mix of. They kind of remind me a little bit like Suicidal Tendencies /
All I wanted was a fucking Pepsi.
Pepsi. Yes. It's a band called Turnstile. I don't know if you guys heard them, but they got a pretty. They've been coming up too. They've been headlining some shows too. They're pretty good. I don't know.
good.
Just they got some heavy riffs and some pretty like punk kind of like influence kind of style to that.
That's one.
Mhm.
Another one of my favorite bands is Lamb of God. You guys heard
Yep.
of them?
That's a metal band.
Lamb
right?
of God metal band right
Yeah,
there.
right, for sure.
Who else?
Love
who
Lamb
else?
of God.
Who else? Who else?
Sick.
Three.
Sick.
Of course, I gotta stick to
Cannibal
my
Corpse.
old school thrash. Sepultura, of course. So, or I guess now I should say more like Cavalier Conspiracy guys. They're a huge
Yeah.
influence on me and like the way I play at least.
Selena?
Bidi Bidi
Salinas.
Bamba.
Anything for Salinas.
There's this kind of they're not really metal or anything like that, but if you listen to them, they kind of they play like a lot of like drums and a lot of like kind of like Aztec drums, right? Drummer. They're called Sephiroth. So
Sephiroth?
actually,
I heard of the band.
I listened to them and I just
What
kind
kind of genre is that?
They're like almost like tribal music in a way.
Okay.
There's no vocals, nothing like that. It's all just kind of like you even hear like little Indian screams and shit like
That's pretty cool.
"Oh," in the background, right?
So
It's
indigenous
kind
type
of
of shit.
indigenous, kind of tribal.
All right,
kinda
what would
shit
be
like
your
that.
5th one, G?
And my 5th one would probably be shit, I gotta look at my fucking Spotify or YouTube. Shit. Top of my head, just because I just fucking saw them right now, and they're fucking huge influence on me, of course. Fucking Metallica, man. They just played the SoFi Stadium, and like,
you can't go
right,
wrong.
gotta
Also,
love
those on the
Metallica.
live stream, don't forget to leave your comments right there. What are your 5s as well?
Hell
But right
yeah.
there, thank you right there, Bryan, so much. Kevin, how about you, dog? What are your top 5?
I'll take off right where he left off with Metallica because that just changed our life as, you know,
That's
little
one
kids
right
just
there.
to start with that one. I want to say from that would be like Children of Bodom,
2,
Lamb of God, Devil Driver,
3, 4.
and to switch it up a bit, 9 Inch Nails.
Oh,
Huge 9 Inch Nails
that
fan.
one threw me a little off, but yeah, fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, I love that. You know?
Like I said, industrial kinda
Industrial's
like-
been
All
always.
right,
yeah.
now with this one is my personal chismoso question.
A ver.
Alright,
¿Qué
so this
pasa?
is my chismoso question, and I love asking this one because I've always wanted to be asked this question. Nobody ever asked,
Okay.
or never ever invited me to a podcast like that. But this is my podcast, and I love to ask this question. Selfish hour question right here.
Hell yeah.
Condom,
If
no
you had
condom.
the chance to perform with anyone, who would it be?
Who would it be?
Starting with Bryan.
Go for it, Bryan. All right.
Ooh, damn, who would it be?
One band, one person, one. Damn.
Probably my dad, because he was the first one that got me into music. I want to play with him again. Maybe open up with him one day, just because we haven't played in a long time.
Now, him now or him in his prime?
He's still playing right now, so he's still doing his thing. He
Órale.
actually imitates Juan Gabriel.
Okay.
Go
He's
dad.
a imitator of Juan Gabriel. So
Go dad.
I know it's different styles of music, but just just because we started with him, it'll be cool to kind of
Close it off or open it up.
meet
like
up
that.
again in the I guess now kind of.
I mean, it's possible.
man.
You have Ice Cube getting down.
Yeah, that's true.
Mexican, what was it, norteño music, whatever
I
that
seen
was.
that.
And also
Oh, that's
Snoop
right.
Dogg too.
I fucking
Yeah,
love
Snoop
Ice
Dogg.
Cube.
OG
Yeah.
Snoop
Snoop
Dogg.
Dogg.
coming
Yep.
up.
How about
Yeah.
you, Kevin? What's the dealios?
I guess somewhere on that same realm. If I, that's a good one, by the way. My dad, but I had to pick somebody that, Santana. I would love to just
Ooh,
Man, that's a good one too,
just
man.
jam.
That's a first one.
like
Hell
just
yeah.
Should have said that.
let's just
Just
jam.
don't borrow
Love
bandana.
Santana. All right,
I
guys.
would say Santana.
That fool did so much acid, he thought his guitar was a snake.
That
I
dude.
know. I saw that interview too. And shit.
When I
Crazy.
heard that, I was like, I like
And-
him even more.
And it's like, sometimes you hear shit like, or whatever. But I was like, I believe that guy.
I believe that
I
guy.
just believe
All
that
right,
guy.
just
like,
due to the fact that I want to just keep going on with it. Let me get you guys, and also on the live stream, go ahead. I can see it over there on the screen, but right now I can't see it because I want to get some motherfucking feedback from you guys. Give me 6 to 7 subjects to rap about right now, and I'm
6 to 7 total. Like
yeah. Individually, I'm gonna ask subjects and stuff, and then
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you guys the last question right there. That was the group question right there. Thank you guys for answering that right there so much. I really
Thanks for
appreciate
having
that.
us,
Thank
man.
you, man.
Thanks for the questions.
Oh,
you guys.
Thanks for
you
the
guys are
dope
about to have
questions,
fun.
actually.
We're about to do a little collaboration right now.
Let's
so
get it.
Let's see what's up with it. Dre, can we put the volume up on that?
Damn, freestyle.
This little freestyle right here. Yeah, let's go with this one right here. Let me see what's up with this. Nah, we'll go with this one right here. I kind of like this one. All right, guys. Starting out with Bryan. Give me a subject, and then we'll go with you, Dre, third right now, and then after that, we'll go right now to Kevin. Give me a subject on what you think I should rap about right now.
Dabs.
Kevin.
Skating, skateboard.
DB.
Dre.
Flintstones.
Let's go back
to Dave said fire.
Dave said fire?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with fire. Thank you, Mr. Flair. Let's go with
Yeah, I was trying to remember that
back
right
to
now.
Bryan.
Whiskey.
Whiskey. Can I get a little more? Yeah.
Of course, my friend.
Here you go, man.
Here you
Put
go.
it down.
Salud.
Salud. Cheers. We'll go with whiskey. I should have a shirt that says "Don't give the camel alcohol." We'll go with Kevin. What's the deal, dog?
Let's do mushrooms.
Perfect.
Mushrooms.
And let's close it off with Dre. What's the dealiosis?
Hippopotamus.
Damn.
No. I thank God I saw fucking Big Daddy, because that's the only reason I could spell that. What does it say?
I love that scene. Yeah,
favorite.
I love that scene.
I wipe my own ass. I wipe my own
How
ass.
come
you give him the easy ones?
Shout out to Rob Schneider.
Yeah.
Serious, the animal.
Here we go. Let's take some dabs. Smoking up that good grass. Compressed to the fullest, and of course you know I tend to advance.
Yep.
I'm be scared of these fucking sweet life extract fucking edibles. I be doing my shit right, eating, sounding straight up, but up, all incredible. I like to go bald. I used to have long hair. I don't know if it be the drugs. I don't know if it be the straight love. But let me tell you right here, I be skateboarding everywhere, doing my 50-50s, my board slides, I get down, my nollie 360s right here now. Everybody be telling me to go ahead and play a little game of skate. But when I do that shit, I gotta go, motherfucker. I look at the time, it's way too late. I gotta do the selfish shower. But I ain't no type of damn coward. I will see you next time on a Tuesday in the evening to show you my power. Here we go with the Flintstone. Yabba dabba damn do. I take a dab or two. Make it 3, even damn 4. And of course, you know I love my wax. And of course I cannot go relax. At sometimes I tend to go relapse over drowning up with these withdrawals. I'ma do this shit cause I be a dog, even though I call myself a camel, cause I tend to go and hump and spit. And you know this shit sounds legit, and I love that fire. Go ahead and smoke up that weed. Let you know about my way I make my music sounding so clean. I love that green inside of my system. I feel so many drug tests, and if you tell me like this, motherfucker, my lifestyle be more than complex. It be like a straight up maze, but I come out straight amazed. And of course I can't be phased, cause I'm drinking my whiskey. I love women so much when they act so frisky. Taking some shots, smoking some pot, telling me they wanna suck on my come the fuck down, cause you know I be so crazy, strategic, and I ain't bulimic. I used to be so skinny, as you seen in the intro, can't you believe me? I like to take shrooms, hallucinating inside of this room. My sponsors love me when I be doing this shit, even though it sounds so blasphemous. I ain't no alchemist, but I can make it seem like magic. You know, straight up like Houdini. And I disappear when you play my Wawini. I be straight up gone. She said I did her wrong. I still have her thong. Why can't we get along? I lose my breath when I run a marathon. Every time I do this shit, shout out to Marisol. That's my best friend, my BFF. I call her Glitz. She has big tits. She's a stripper. And she used to be, but now she be a straight up PG person out there in the straight up class. And she wants to tell me come the fuck down and bring me up in the podcast. That was her request. And of course I want to motorboat her breast. And here we go with the hippopotamus. Used to be doing straight hip hop. Now I'm coming out straight up hot. Trying to tell me to go and stop, but I can't. I'ma say quite not, cause I be so quick like the drummer Slipknot, like my boy Bryan. Of course you know he be so fucking straight up right here admiring the skills that I do. And of course I be like Scooby-Doo. I wanna find out the damn mystery. And I ran out of subject, so I'ma go back to 1 and 3 to 5 to 7 again. And let me tell you this fucking camel to 11. It's a given I inherit. I like to take dabs, love to go ahead and puff pass. Wanna go ahead and take a few, but not now, cause I'm a fool. Of course I like to skateboard everywhere up in BG, Bell Gardens, if you don't know what that means, up in Long Beach. Whew. With the hood rats. Whew. I wish I could rap more, but the shit's done. All right, let's go with this one here. I want to talk about something here with you guys. Thank you.
That was good.
Thank you guys for the subject.
That was sick. Hell yeah.
Actually, I was kind of hoping to keep going further.
Hey, you were in the zone. You were in the zone.
Yeah.
And that's that I'm not even high. I wish I was.
That was fire.
All right, guys. So let's go with this right here. I got a question, and I want everybody here to answer, even on the live stream.
Answer.
It's impossible for no one to say that you're not into this subject. I want to do the Prince and Michael Jackson one, but if we have time, we would. But right now, I feel like we have enough time, to cover up these.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts about WWE and UFC combining together? Starting with Bryan, what are your your thoughts on TKO?
Look, that's pretty wild, actually, man. The reason one, because we grew up with WWF.
It's gonna be crazy.
F at the time, right? We grew up with WWF, and now that I'm older, I'm a fucking huge fan of UFC. I want to watch that shit like every weekend, right? Even though it's like $80, right? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, right.
But it's so fucking fun. It's I'm always keeping up with the fighters. I'm always keeping up, once again, like looking at the press conferences after the fights. I love watching all that on YouTube, and I tend to keep up with all that, right? So like just seeing that they're both like merging together is kind of a trip for me. So I think that's a fucking, I think that's the way to go. Because after this, like, I mean, why not, you know?
Okay, so
why not kind of combine both worlds and put them together, in my opinion.
So now those are your thoughts. Now let me tell you what, those are your thoughts. Actually, before I go with whatever I want to say, let's go with Kevin right there. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm kind of gonna go with Bryan. You know what I mean? My brother's been the one that's always kind of led me towards that route. As kids, we grew up with WWF. It was because of him. You know, he would just turn that thing on, and he'll be like watching it, and I caught on to it, and I'm like, oh, this is fucking dope. This is dope as fuck. And same goes even now with UFC. You know, it's because he's been like, oh, check this out. And I'm like, dude, is there a fight? Like, when's the next fight? Like, what is this? So little by little, it's just more of like, I'm aware of it now. And the fact that we grew up with WWF, and I'm sure a lot of people did, and now it's like UFC, I'm kind of excited to see what they could get away with. So if 2 thumbs up for me. You know what I mean? So I think I see it as a good thing.
And how about you, Dre? What are your thoughts on that, dog? I'm gonna tell you what. At the end, I want to ask you guys another question.
Yeah.
Just because I want to just keep it with the time. But what about you, Dre? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, what are the business? They're both in entertainment, right? I mean, sports entertainment. So
True.
it's all about, marketing and trying to take out the competition. I think it's kind of a monopoly, but, there's
Exactly.
smaller competitors
Exactly.
and stuff.
So now, on my behalf, it sounds like fun, and it sounds fucking great, and it sounds phenomenal and amazing on my behalf as a fan. But now, to me, again, with the questions,
Yeah.
as wrestler fanatics, we already know what's up with wrestling, right?
Yep.
All of us. I'm talking to everybody right now. We know about wrestling.
Yeah.
Whatever you think it is or whatever the fuck your thoughts is one thing. But now we have professional fucking fighters mixing fucking different types of shit.
Yep.
Okay, so to me, this is what my concern is. How is it gonna change the wrestling shit? But WWE, WWF, whatever at the time was, Vince is no longer in charge of it. This is what my main question is. He made a big difference, a big impact in our lives, and before social media was popular, he made it fucking popular.
Yeah. Blew up.
True.
And any other company that wants to say they will never be WWF. They will never be WWE. They will
Huge.
never sell as much as Vince McMahon did. Vince McMahon took the chance and the sacrifice to do what the fuck it is today.
True.
Yeah.
That's why they want to buy that out and take it over.
Yeah.
Nah, but
To me-
WCW almost had a chance. That was dope. Wasn't it?
Almost.
Oh, that's true.
That was-
Yeah, I
Almost.
forgot
Remember,
about that.
almost. That's the
Yeah,
word.
They ran out of money.
Almost.
They ran out of money.
WCW.
That's the
That's
word.
right.
But
Almost.
also that fool that what is his name? Ted Turner sold his shit to AOL. That's another reason why they had to get out, because they had new bosses. The new bosses didn't want to spend money on that
It's
shit.
kind of
Like,
like
yeah.
like back in the day there was WCW and WWF.
yeah.
It's kind of like now they have Bellator and UFC kind of thing, right?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
They have like the two over here and they have the two over here. Eventually, I feel like maybe
No, UFC said they'll never buy Bellator.
That they won't, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
But
I
they
saw that
did.
too,
They
actually,
did
yeah.
get Prime. They got that was shit. Pride. I'm sorry. Pride was dope. I used to love Pride. That shit was like a fucking video game, but in real life, that shit was dope. You ever see Pride?
Yeah, I
That
have.
shit was dope.
I don't
You
think
already
I've
know
seen
my
that,
girl.
but-
She schools me on all that.
But
bullshit.
yeah, it's entertainment. They admitted it's entertainment, and I think it's just another outlet for the fighters, because when they get hurt or whatever, they can go fucking fight, like fake wrestle, fake fight, and then when the people want to try I think it's all about cross promotion.
And we've seen
I'm
that
surprised-
happen.
I'm surprised that they might pick up a boxing. They might pick up a boxing fight.
Well, Logan Paul's
But-
in the WWF.
Yeah, he is.
I don't
He's been
think-
doing
I
that.
don't think,
Bad Bunny
uh,
and all that bullshit. Now the
Ronda
thing is,
Rousey.
let me tell you this though. This is where my concern is. I just watched the video, and this is where the history comes in. So this is where I'm making a big deal out of it, and why I wanted to ask you this.
That's a good
besides
question,
the-
by the way, man.
yeah.
Good question.
So, but I really wanted to ask you the Prince and the Michael Jackson shit, but we could ask that another time. But this is more bigger because it's modern and
Yeah.
it's right
Yeah,
now.
it's like happening.
It's all,
right?
about
No, but-
it's all about the stock price, bro. You're looking at it like from a family point of view, whatever. It's all about a stock price.
No,
Yeah.
but it's not just that. But think about this. What did Vince McMahon do for the first WrestleMania? He got Muhammad Ali. He got Mr. fucking T.
Yep.
He got Hulk Hogan that really formed it. And what did he do on WrestleMania 3? He got Andre the Giant to fight against the legendary Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
And Hulk Hogan
It's just crazy.
was only 3 years as a champion. Andre was 15 years. And
Yeah.
that's why with WrestleMania 3, it became a big fucking thing. But the thing is not only that.
It's true though.
And
We
you
still
know
host
what? They even
WrestleMania
had,
events.
what the fuck's his name? They had fucking Liberace
Remember when
in
they
the first fucking
remember-
WrestleMania.
remember when they came
with
to the
Muhammad
ring?
Ali.
WrestleMania was the shit, dude.
Remember when they
Hell
came
yeah.
to the ring and they had those little rings that they would ride in, like little carts.
The little
that
cart.
they would- Remember? You guys remember that? Remember that? Oh,
Yeah.
go back and watch
The
those.
old school outdoor ones.
They would come to the ring in these carts, these automatic carts that look like mini rings. It's fucking hilarious.
So that's
Dude.
why I'm bringing that up, because I just saw, before I found out about TKO,
Right.
I saw the first WrestleMania ever.
Okay.
And not sugarcoating or bullshitting or anything.
How about the first UFC ever?
I saw that too. I'll talk about that after. But it wasn't as historic as WWF.
Oh, really?
It wasn't.
30 years ago, right?
Fool, they had Liberace in there before he came out the closet.
That was the entertainment
like 4 or
business
5
right there
bitches in
from
there.
Vince McMahon, man.
he had Muhammad Ali.
Yep.
Muhammad Ali
Yeah.
was there too as well. I'm not
Yeah.
not undercrediting. So that's why they kind of connected it. But the thing is, Vince McMahon, when he took over, he knew what the fuck he was doing,
Yeah,
and he
dude.
knew that risk and that gamble.
Yeah.
Fool, even pop culture sensation said, "I want to fuck with this, and I believe in this."
Yeah.
UFC and any other company around did not do that. WWF did.
True.
Vince took that risk. He made that investment. So that's why I'm asking, because it is such a big thing to me. It is like I didn't realize it. I'm not really into it, do the homework like that as much as my girl does.
Right.
But if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have been able to put those elements together and reminders. We have to really think about it. Vince
Yeah.
McMahon made more than sacrifices enough to know
True.
that this
Yeah.
gamble is the reason why WWE is still as popular as it is today.
Still,
True.
yeah.
They sold
And-
out, or they were at the SoFi Stadium, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking last WrestleMania. That's fucking huge, dog. That's like,
huge
That's history
stadium.
in
I
the
mean,
huge right there,
Beyonce
man.
and Taylor Swift did the same, but you know, it's just
Yeah.
Beyonce Taylor.
But that,
Wow,
that's,
wow.
that's
I mean, it's
music.
up
But
there,
even
then.
music is involved there. We have Snoop Dogg and his niece right there.
Remember Mike
That's
Tyson
right.
came out?
Oh,
Mike Tyson,
yeah.
Degeneration.
Degeneration, exactly. Suck it. Fool, we don't even have Mike
Damn,
Tyson
if
doing other
WWF,
shit like
if
that.
WWF do their
We
shit, they
don't.
would have.
Yeah.
They would
Dude,
have.
So
those
that's why I'm
soundtracks.
bringing that up. It's just like,
Hey.
Yeah.
what are your opinions on that and stuff?
Yeah,
like
I
that?
mean, that's, I mean,
I think that Vince McMahon did tap into that market like heavily. Like
he invested heavily.
yeah, for
Exactly.
sure. Like the entertainment, the business side of him. I think he did both of those things very, very good.
I
And
remember
very
going to
professional. successfully.
Raw's War when I was a kid too, and SmackDown,
Yeah.
dude. I remember seeing Kane fucking in person. I was like, God damn, this motherfucker's like huge as shit. You know,
Yep.
his intro
That's real.
with the
Yep.
fire and shit.
Yeah.
Seeing that shit live was like,
Well, like that shit is loud as
Oh, you guys went there in person?
yeah, in person.
That's
It was
fucking
almost
shit,
like a
dude.
Kiss concert, but only one
It's
member.
fucking
Yeah.
bad, huh?
yeah, serious.
You guys remember that he walks
Yeah.
into the ring
Yeah.
and like,
And he just
okay,
goes-
seeing that shit live was like,
on every corner of the ring, like
it was
sick.
wild.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
wild.
Hey, if Vince was down for his shit, he would have started a WWF porn company back in the days for how many wrestlers ended up
And
doing
didn't
porn.
he sign them up for Playboy?
Tracy, who was it?
I remember recording that
Lita,
shit on VHS and rewinding it all
China.
the time.
China.
That
Before
ain't
the
China?
drugs
All
and
of
after
them,
the
man.
That's
Bro,
Damn,
that's
bro.
what I'm talking about. She's all butch. I was like, damn, I might, yeah, I would.
And she's all
Like, I'm
butch.
down.
right?
I'm down. She could pick me up and fucking.
You see that scene?
Yeah.
She holds that foot upside down and then like that.
Taking the dude.
Dude,
Bro.
I
honestly.
had the Playboy though.
Oh, word.
That's
Yeah,
crazy
that's
how
right.
see how that big like of an impact that was
Exactly.
though.
That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
Huge of an it tapped into a lot of
So,
mediums.
so my main concern is like, how is TKO gonna follow that? Vince McMahon made more than investments than any
Bro,
other
they're
company.
they're gonna
Do you even know, like,
TKO's gonna tap into
I think
so
it's gonna
many
be
outlets
interesting.
right now,
I
dude. They
think
got
that's
the
gonna be
metaverse,
interesting.
they got
Alright,
virtual
so here's my
reality,
concern,
they got
here's my-
people like
Here's my concern, just to
streaming
let
every-
everybody know. My concern is, how are you gonna make wrestlers that entertain and you know what's up with it, with a big brand name,
yeah.
compete against people that could fucking kill you?
Yeah.
It
That's my shit.
Yeah, I get you.
That's my main question right now.
it might be a
I
separate
think
thing.
I think what happened is the whole scare, because it's been in the family. I mean, ever since he fucking conned his dad to give him the company, that fool or he bought the company. That fool. I think what happened was the scare when he left,
Sean
and then he
McMahon,
got
wasn't it?
scared in the whole shit and the drama and all that shit. Of
Yeah.
him, like, he got scared, and that's why he realized his family's not in a position to run the company the way he thinks he's going to be.
Anymore.
And it's going to tank, and that's why he wanted to look for an investment company. And this whole
Figure out
time,
something else.
they were finding an investment company, or TKO approached them, but this was going to happen regardless.
Right.
Because I have a feeling, I don't know much. I'm not following sports like I used to when I was younger,
Yeah.
but I have a feeling like they did not run the company well. So, I mean, obviously they didn't, because he came back to run the company again.
Wasn't his daughter doing something too? What's
His
her name?
daughter,
but the thing
his
is,
daughter's
she's
like
out of it.
president.
She's out?
Is the daughter's
They
president?
really?
sold it. Vince
Yeah.
doesn't want to be part of it
Yeah.
anymore.
No,
and
he
the
is
thing
part of it. What do you mean?
No, the thing is, the McMahon family isn't part of it anymore. That's why they sold it. That's why they made
No,
a big
they
thing out of
sold.
it.
They sold to invest, but he's still on as president of WWE.
Well, why isn't Triple H part of it anymore?
Well,
They're
no,
gonna,
but
they're
you're
gonna
right.
downgrade him
They might have.
he's
that's
not
that he's
even
part
gonna
of the
be a-
family.
Because
He's
he
gonna be
was
double H.
because he was president. Because he was president.
of bringing in the new talent.
No, that's when they downgraded him to bring in the new talent. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so that's why I did my homework a little
I didn't know
before
that.
I
That's-
brought this up.
Damn,
But that's
really?
why I'm concerned. This
Yeah.
question is more of a concern question than anything. But
Like
I
what?
want to find out as fans and viewers.
Because this is all kind of like you said, it's modern, so everything's
It's
kind of
literally
brand new.
happening
It's
right
brand new.
now.
It's
I didn't even know
fresh.
till
Yeah.
like you literally showed me that the video before we started. I was like, what?
Same,
the
actually.
fuck? That
I heard
mean,
something that was kind of happening, but I
I
didn't
barely
know
found
it
out
was actually-
yesterday.
That's
it's just
crazy.
literally just happening.
Today in the morning.
I mean,
probably
now
and
I'm
shit.
curious to see what the fuck is gonna happen or how
But the
they're
thing
what
is, now we
route
have
they're
other,
gonna take.
what was that new? Do you know the name of that new company, Dre? AW something or something like that. The one that.
AEW.
AEW.
Okay,
right?
so
Okay.
they are talking shit and smack a lot.
About
They're saying
the
that hey,
transition.
we sell out more than WrestleMania. That's fucking bullshit, and
Nah,
I would
I
say that's
doubt it.
bullshit.
That's so
I
fine.
don't
I'm
think
doing
so,
my homework
man.
with it, and that's bullshit.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't believe that because
There was a
maybe
ti-
their
there was-
goal is
there was
to
a
do that.
time where they were doing better numbers than WWF, but that was before the pandemic.
that's
and the pandemic
because-
fucked them over.
Yeah,
but that's because they bought all of the WWF old school, and they're going there. I believe this is my theory. I believe all of them wants to see this new TKO shit. They're gonna come back. But the thing is, just I love the Hardys.
Me too.
My
The Hardy
girl loves
Bros.
the Hardys and everything.
The Hardy Bros.
They are gonna be doing everything in their power to buy out all that shit now.
Oh, really?
Vince McMahon made it impossible. They're not the Hardy Boys over there. They're the Hardys.
They're the Hardys.
So you know that.
Fuck.
So think about that.
Okay.
So I'm just saying copyright reasons.
yeah,
You
makes
can't
sense.
say you do these moves or you do that. No, you gotta rename your moves. You gotta
Right.
rename yourself and your brand, your
right.
company, your family.
Yeah.
So
that
that's what
makes
it is.
sense.
It's copyright reasons.
Yeah.
Now we have a lot of companies and other people over here going there. You may have bought them, you may have them there, but they can't claim the shit that we know.
Nah.
They have to switch it up and flip it.
Nah, but
So
if you do
that's-
it right, you can get it done right. Like, look at what Kevin Hart and Scott Hall and Kevin Nash did. That shit was Kevin Hart, fucking dumbass. Kevin Nash and Scott Hall did. That shit was awesome when they made that whole storyline with the NWO and the crossover. And then when Big Vixen Man bought WCW, they were able to do a whole crossover. Like, before they announced it officially, they made the crossover back, and it was all dope. That shit was amazing.
That's
Yeah, you
sick.
said the crossover back though.
But they went
They-
over to WCW, and then they came back when Vince McMahon bought everybody. Yeah, he bought.
It's pretty much
But-
a loophole around it, I'm
Yeah.
sure, right?
But how
Like
much
some-
money
a
did
loophole
they-
around it to keep it
Well,
there.
when they went to WCW, they were there technically as themselves. So they were like, "Fuck that! You're fucking dissing
Oh, I
WWF.
No,
see what you mean.
We're gonna
everybody
fuck up-
else is being themselves.
We're
but
gonna
that-
fuck you up, and you're champions." And then,
Right.
and then
I'm
Bo-
interested to find out what's gonna happen with TKO though, man. Like for real, they were talking about it. Like I don't know, time will tell.
At
It
this
might be one of
point,
those things like time.
Okay, but
time
other than
will
that,
tell.
theory-wise, before we close it off, what is your theory? Do you believe this will be successful or will be a downfall for wrestling? Because WWE is
Yeah.
a big company name
yeah,
that we all respect and love.
yeah,
I guess it goes back to what you were saying, like going from like WWE, because we know what's up with WWE and we know what's up with UFC, right? So, like merging those two would be probably the challenge, maybe
The real challenge.
the real challenge, and like, or maybe they just don't have to merge them. Maybe they could just be their own.
I mean,
separate
if they do that, that's
entities.
great because that's what we do in this podcast. So I understand, like,
Right.
business-wise, like that.
that's
And-
what I
but-
think that
I
they're
mean,
gonna
'cause
do.
technically they
But I'm a
kinda-
little
they-
concerned because what if the case, somebody big and major comes up and then you gotta fade that, they're gonna get hurt or other people are gonna get hurt
Yeah, I mean,
because they're
it-
professional. UFC is professional.
they're actual fighters.
These
yeah.
are actually people that could do the moves and not undercrediting them.
Yeah,
But I'm just saying,
Maybe-
someone's gonna get hurt. Who is it gonna be?
maybe to keep like
And
a good.
you know what I think what might happen? Like, fuck. And they might, person from WWE that's like, going back to like the whole Logan Paul and all those motherfuckers, right? What's his name? Jake Paul just fought Nate Diaz, right? So you have UFC going with boxing already. Now that they did boxing, they made a bunch of money with that, right? That's just boxing. And now they're talking about Nate. Okay, so Nate Diaz went to boxing. He came from UFC. So then now Jake Paul might go to UFC with Nate Diaz, right? So, I mean, it could happen. I think it's possible. You know what I mean?
Like transition
and that,
to both?
The transition
Right,
from
right.
both.
I gotta cancel it up right here. We're already done with the time. Thank you so much. Where can we go and find you guys at? Starting with Bryan.
So find us on the socials, The Lords of Sin, Instagram, Facebook, Xpac, TikTok. Find us everywhere, guys. Just type in on the Google The Lords of Sin.
Kevin.
The Lords of
Sin. The Lords of Sin. Social media. We have each of the members have our own personal social media as well. If you type in The Lords of Sin on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X, we could find us all listed under there as well. Just hit us up. We each have our own, like I said, we each have our own pages. We constantly post on each other's stuff. We're starting to be a little bit more active in the band stuff, and we have something coming up on September 22nd, and from that point on, we're just going to promote.
Don't forget to follow and subscribe, guys, right there.
Follow and subscribe.
Also, find us up right here in KAMO211.RH up on Instagram for more updates and stuff. Dre.day is about to have a vacation up in October, but before that, we're going to have the Fucked Up Comedy Show, The Legend of Esmeralda, on the 30th. But find me up on KAMO211.RH. The other ones are hacked due to midget porn. Dre, where can we find you at, and where can we buy our tickets, homie?
SuperAudioNetwork.com.
SuperAudioNetwork.com. Here we go. You already know what's up with it. Get your tickets today. You already heard the info in the beginning. Here we go, and this is how we close the show off.